Hello everyone, this is Paramita Salesforce developer. Now today I am going to show you one end-to-end Salesforce Marketing Cloud project. Now I do apology for the delay again because I just caught with some work and sorry for the delay. I'm extremely sorry, but it's life. I don't want to give any excuse. So without wasting much time, I will start now. Now, this is going to be an end-to-end Salesforce Marketing Cloud project where I want to show you like attribute group and how to link data extension to attribute group and how I will prepare the data for the journey and to prepare the data for the journey I will use Automation Studio and etc. Now I am starting the use case like this is the high level use case. Like suppose this is an imaginary company, okay, it doesn't exist. Paramita and Company, a clothing brand. Now I would like to say that whatever I am doing here, the project is just totally imaginary. All the assumptions and stuff, it doesn't relate to any real project from any company or anything. Okay, so yeah, so Paramita and Company, it's like just assume it's a clothing brand, famous clothing brand. Maybe one day I will own a company. Who knows? Anyway, so Paramita and Company, they are offering 20% discount sale on Black Friday to all those customers who have spent more than $300 in last 3 months. Okay, so not to every customer. So they are offering some special discount on Black Friday to their valuable customers. Now, the condition is there that the customers should have spent $300 or more in last 3 months. Okay, so that means we have to prepare our data because we are going to create a journey for this Black Friday campaign. So we have to prepare the data like it is going to be a sendable data extension the from where the contact will enter the journey. Okay, so sendable data extension means like there will be some contacts or subscribers to whom we can send the email. So there must be some email ID or mobile number, some sort of contact. Okay, so now step by step we are going. Now maybe I will do some assumptions here. Like first assumption will be like once the customer enters the journey, it's not an assumption, actually it's the condition. Like once a customer enters the journey, he or she cannot re-enter the journey. That means this is a Black Friday campaign. Okay, so as per the logic, this is like a one-time promotion. I don't want to send them email again and again. So once I will prepare the data for the journey, okay, for the sendable data extensions. So I have to take care of that thing that once one customer get that Black Friday special email, like not just the email, maybe in the journey they will get 2-3 times email that I will discuss later on when I will create the journey. But once they are entering the journey, they should not enter again. Okay, so no entry, no re-entry. All right, so this is a condition. So keeping that in mind, we have to prepare the data. Okay, so that the same customer should not enter the journey again. Now secondly, there are secondly I am doing some more assumptions like in my SMFC or two existing data extension are there: customer register and purchase register. The customer register will register the customer details like customer name, contact like email address or mobile number, and then customer ID, then customer's interest, gender, etc. Interest means suppose if they are interested in some specific kind of product. Okay, gender, male, female, whatever. So basically this customer register is going to hold the information about the customers. When I will create the data extension, I will finalize like which fields will be there. Okay, but roughly now customer register is going to hold the information about the customers, their contact, their name, their behavior, interest, etc. All right. And then another data extension, I assume that also exists in my marketing cloud, that is purchase register. Now, this purchase register will hold the information about the purchase of the customer, like how much they spend on each purchase, okay, when they purchased, the date of the purchase, the amount spent on each purchase, okay, etc. Now, each purchase may contain different products, different kind of products, if it's available, if in my shop more than one kinds of, like more than one type of items are available. Each purchase can contain different products, okay, more than one product, but each purchase will have a specific ID, like purchase ID. Okay, that will be the purchase ID is going to be the primary key for this data extension. For customer register, I will have customer ID. That will be the primary key. Now, in the purchase register, when I'll create the data extension, I'll show you in detail. In purchase register, there will be purchase ID will be the primary key, but there will be customer ID as well. That will be the foreign key. That means that customer ID, which is primary key in customer register, that's going to be the foreign key in purchase register. Now, if you have idea about relational database, then I think you should know about the primary key, foreign key, etc. Like primary key, basically that identifies unique row, okay, and foreign key, it's like it identifies the relation between the two tables. Now here we are data extension, that's like table actually. So now here I have mentioned that relationship is going to be one to many. Now this is important because if you want to create the attribute group, there you have to define the relationship between the data extensions. When you are going to link the data extension with each other in the attribute group, there we have to mention the relationship, whether it's one to one, one to many, or many to many, like that. Now here the customer register and purchase register, they are going to have one to many relationship, not many to many. Why? Because what I said, that one customer can make a lot of purchase, okay, so but each purchase which is identified by the purchase ID will have only one customer ID, okay. So each purchase will relate to only one customer, but one customer can make purchase lot of time, lot of purchase. Okay, so that's why the relationship is one to many. Now this purchase, as I said, it's not product register, it's purchase register. If it was product register, I would say that different products can be purchased by different customers as well. So in that case, if it was product register, probably I would prefer to make between the customer and product like many to many. But it's not product register, it's purchase register. As I said, each record in purchase register will be identified by one unique purchase ID. Okay, and that unique purchase ID will be connected to only one customer ID. Okay, so that's why many purchase can happen with one customer, okay, but a lot of customers cannot be related to one purchase. So that's the reason the relationship between customer and purchase register is one to many. Okay, now it will be more clear when I will create the data extension and the attribute group. Now there will be some more assumptions. Gradually I will discuss those, like from where we are going to get the data in these two data extension, this customer register and purchase register. I said that they exist in my SMFC, but where from the data come in these data extensions. Okay, so to explain that, I will have to make some assumption as well. There can be different scenarios, but I will make some assumption. I will discuss this later. Now before doing any other thing, I will create these two data extension first in my marketing cloud, and also I will create another data extension that is actually going to be the entry point for my journey. Okay, so the whole purpose of preparing the data is basically populating data in that data extension. That will be my target data extension, and that is target data extension. This is going to be the entry source for my Black Friday journey campaign. Okay, so this target data extension, I will give it a name, Black Friday campaign. Black Friday campaign 2024. Okay, now which field I am going to keep in this data extension? I'll create and I'll show it to you. All right. Now I will create a new data extension. I'll create it from the scratch. So name it Black Friday campaign 2024. External key, I'll give the same. If you don't give any name, the system will generate one external key. Okay. Now description, you can write one meaningful description. Now I'll just leave it to save my some time. Is sendable? Yes, is sendable, is testable. If you click on is sendable and is testable, like is sendable means it's going to be a sendable data extension that can be used for sending email as an entry point to journey, and is testable mean you can test that. Okay, send for sending email or anything. Then next, I'll keep it off for the time being. Retention setting. Name. Now first thing I will do, customer ID. That is going to be my primary key, as I have told you. So customer ID, I will keep it text. In Salesforce Marketing Cloud, text data type can contain text and number as well. But there is number type data type as well. If it's just only number, you can choose number. It's up to you. Now I will keep it as text. Or no, I will do it number. Okay, that's fine. And I will make it primary key. So when you will make it primary key, so the value has to be unique each time. Okay, so nullable, no. If it's primary key, then automatically it's unique and not nullable. Then customer ID, then name, I'll say full name. It's going to be text. I'll do it maybe 150. Then email, we'll choose email address. And if you are going to send SMS also, like along with the email, if you have mobile studio in your org, if you are going to send SMS also, then we need mobile number as well. Just take it one mobile as well. It's going to be number. Then what else I need? Maybe I can take some like customers interest. Maybe they are interested in shapewear or sportswear or lingerie or dress, like party dress, something like this. So If we have some informations about that, about the customer, we'll take that as well. So customer ID, full name, email, mobile, interest. Depending on their interest, we can personalize our email where we can put like more information about the products in which the concerned, like in which the customer they are interested. So that's how we can personalize our email. So customer ID, full name, email, mobile, interest. We can take their age also if we want. We can more personalize the email depending on those informations. But right now I'll just take interest. And what else we want? Mm, hmm. Another field I'm taking here, entered. Entered the journey, okay? This is going to be a Boolean field. Like as I said that uh, I want like the people who are qualifying to enter the Black Friday campaign journey only once. Once they are entered, they should not re-enter the journey again. Okay, so to keep track of that who is entering the journey, so I am taking one field here, entered journey, which is going to be a Boolean field. So the value will be like true or false. Okay, the default value, hmm, I'll keep it as false, the default value. Okay, like once they enter the journey, we will update the value here. All right, so gradually we will develop the logic how we are going to do this, but for the time being I'll just keep this field. And if I need any other field like date or anything, we'll think about that later. Or we'll just keep a date. Maybe that will be a good idea. Uh, we'll do a log date, something like that. If we want to change the name later on, we'll think. Okay, yeah. So for the time being, our entry source data extension, it's going to have these fields like customer ID, which is the primary key, then full name, email, mobile, interest, enter journey, yes or no, and then log date. Okay, and then send relationship, because it's a sendable data extension, so we have to establish the relationship with the subscriber key. So here the primary key is customer ID that will relate to the subscriber. Okay, now create these two data extension, customer register and purchase register. Now, as I said that at the moment we assume that all these two data extension exist in our SMFC org. Now I'll just create those quickly. Okay, so I have already created another two data extension here, customer register and purchase register. Now I will click the customer register. So I have kept all these fields here, customer ID. So in the customer register also there will be customer ID, and this is going to be the primary key of this data extension as I have already explained. And then full name of customer, email, mobile, interest. Okay, and then address. And yeah, for the time being I will just keep all these fields. In case if I need any other field, I will see that later on. Okay, and then right now there is no any records, that's fine. This is the another data extension, purchase register. Now in purchase register, we have purchase ID, that is the primary key. Okay, and then customer ID. So the customer ID field, you can see this is like a foreign key between this data extension, purchase register and customer register. Okay, so this customer ID is the primary key in the another data extension, customer register. This is actually the link between these two data extension. Okay, so we are going to create our target data extension, which will be the entry source for our Black Friday journey, and they are basically, we will derive the data from both of these data extension. Okay, so that time when we will create the SQL query, we will use this customer ID as the foreign key. All right, so then amount spent, like how much amount they have spent. This is decimal type, so that's why I have mentioned 2 here. Now, purchase date, we'll keep the purchase date because we will need the data, like how much they have spent in last 3 months, okay, in last 90 days, whatever. Okay, so that's why I have kept this, and at the moment I don't need any other field. Probably in case if I need anything, we can enhance it. Okay, so we have created 3 data extensions now. So customer register, purchase register, and this Black Friday campaign 2024. This is going to be our target data extension actually, and this Black Friday campaign 2024 data extension, this is going to be our entry source for the journey. And okay, so we are in contact builder data designer tab. Okay, now you can see there are already some attributes, already some attribute groups, you can see exist here. Now we are going to create a new one. In top right corner you can see this button, create attribute group. Okay, then give it a name which relate to your project, like it is a Black Friday campaign, so it will be a good idea to give it like Black Friday campaign, something like that. But at the moment I'll just give it a name like parameter test. Okay, then parameter test, then create. Yeah, so our attribute group is created, but we have to connect the data extension. Now, here you can see, like if you already created your data extension before, click on link data extensions. Or if you haven't created your data extension yet, then you can create directly from here also. You can click create new data extension, and then you can add the attributes to the data extensions, etc. Okay, but in our case, we have already created our data extension. So I'll click on link data extension. Now we will choose the data extension from my folder. Yeah, so this is my journey entry point, sendable data extension, Black Friday campaign. Okay, now we have to relate that unique key, the primary key, that customer ID to the contact key. Now I am going to discuss something here, like I'm going to show you something what mistake we did. I did that purposefully so that you should understand that. Now, this is the contact key. I want to relate customer ID with the contact key, and it should be one-to-one relationship because there should not be duplicate customer ID. Contact key for each contact should relate to each customer. Okay, but for some reason, say here that customer ID column and mobile, they are not available to connect to the contact key, but full name is available, email available, interest available. But I need customer ID to connect to contact key. I don't want all other field. So why is that? Because we did some mistake. Okay. So what is the mistake? So you should understand that, like contact key, subscriber key. When we use those attributes in our data extension, we use the text type. Okay, text type. In Marketing Cloud, text type can contain like text also, numbers also. Now, here, if you can see that first I was creating the customer ID as text, but then I changed my mind and I took it as number. Okay, so that's the reason, because contact key, subscriber key, they are basically text type. So when we are trying to connect a number type field, it's not available to do that. Okay, so what I did, I created another data extension, Black Friday campaign test. This is just like this Black Friday campaign 2024, but what I did here, I did the customer ID as text. Okay, now what I am going to do, I will delete this data extension Black Friday campaign 2004 from here, and I will change the name here with the new data extension Black Friday campaign 2024. Sorry, yeah, then done. Yeah, all right, so now this customer ID is text. Okay, so let's try in the attribute group what's happening. Yeah, now see what's happening. We'll select contact key. Look, now customer ID is available. Okay, so remember, when you are creating the data extension, the column which you are going to connect with contact key, it has to be text type. Otherwise, it will not be available to connect with the contact key. Okay, so this is an important thing. Then save. So we have connected customer ID to contact key, and the relationship is one to one. Okay, not one to many, because each contact should be each customer. Okay, one customer should not have more than one contact or something like that. Okay, so this relationship must be one to one. Then save. Yeah, so now that this data extension is connected to contact, so when we will create the journey, basically the contact data will be available, journey data will be available as well. So depending on our project, we will choose whether we will use journey data or contact data. Now here I will connect another two data extension also with my main data extension, so that I will keep them all together, okay, like a group. So whenever I want to see that the data extensions, which have been used for this project, I can come here and I can see, and I can see their relationship, like how they are connected with each other, one to many, one to one, etc., at a glance. Okay, so I will add another two data extension as well. I'll click on this connect point. Now my next data extension I'm connecting here is customer register. Now how they are connected to my main sendable data extension, okay, that I have to define now. Now customer register is connected with this main data extension using the customer ID. This is also one-to-one relationship. This is not one-to-many. So each customer is related to one customer in the customer register. So I'll select this, and then again the same problem in those data extension also I have used customer ID as number. So I have to change that one. I have to change customer ID to text in all the data extension. Yeah, so I am connecting it to my other data extension, the customer register. Now here you should remember, like, we have changed the customer ID, uh, ID data type to text. So in all other data extension like this customer register and purchase register also, we have to change the data type of customer ID to text. Okay, otherwise there will be problem. So now we selected customer ID, and that relates to customer ID in customer register. And also this is one-to-one relationship, like I have already explained that one. So we are selecting here one-to-one, okay, not one-to-many. Each customer is related to each customer in customer register. Now I will save it. Yeah, so you can see now how these data extension are, they are connected with each other, and it's showing the relationship as well. It's a little bit like the schema builder in Salesforce, but that is more like that is more larger concept. This is like a smaller schema builder in Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Now then, each customer makes purchase. Okay, so I will connect my purchase register data extension with this customer register data extension. So here we'll select my data extension, that purchase register. Yeah, so we are connecting purchase registered with this customer register data extension. Now, how they are related with each other? Each customer in customer register is related to the customer ID in purchase register. Now, what's the relationship here? As I have already explained before, like, each customer can make number of purchases, right? But each purchase will connect to one customer only. All right, so here the relationship will be one to many. So in the left hand side, customer register is, this is one, and purchase will be many. Okay, so we are defining here one to many relationship. Clear? Now save. Yeah, see, so okay, so we have created our attribute group. Now you can see here, like, we can see the data extensions related to our project at a glance. Okay, we can see that our main sendable data extension, which is going to be used as an entry point in the journey, how it's connected to the contact key. Okay, if you hover over your cursor here, you can see the contact key is connected to customer ID, and the relationship is one to one. You see on the top, contact record one, Black Friday campaign one. Okay, so how they are having one to one relationship. And then if you hover over here, here also they are having one to one relationship. This is also one reason, if suppose you created one project, if someone comes back later on, a new people came and they want to check what type of relationship it's having and all, it they can come directly to the attribute group and they can check everything. Okay, this is sort of like a mini schema builder in Salesforce CRM. That is vast, like that is very big, but here we can do something like this in attribute group. It's sort of it gives an effect of sort of like schema builder. Okay, then then if we go to the next one, you can see it's showing one to many relationship. Look, that customer register is showing one, and purchase register is showing infinity. That means one customer can purchase number of purchase. Okay, I mean, one customer can have number of purchase, can relate to number of purchase. Okay, so So these are the few things we can do in attribute group. So now you know how to create attribute group and how to connect your sendable data extension to contact, and how to connect data extension with each other. Now, in if you are preparing for email specialist certification, this is a very important question. They give with a lot of wrong options, one correct options. Like in attribute group, what we do, like we connect data extension to contact and or to other data extension. So this is a right option will be there, and along with that they will put another two three wrong options. So the correct option will be we connect data extension to contact or to other data extension. Okay, so yeah, just keep it in mind. So we are done with our attribute group, and please remember, in all projects you will not to create the attribute group. It's up to you where you are going to create the attribute group. But if you want to use the contact data in journey, then you must create the attribute group. So now we are going to create our automation to prepare our final data which will be used in journey. All right. Okay, so a lot of work still we have to do. We now I thought I will make it in one video, but that is going to be too much actually. That's the reason I'm getting delayed. So I will finish this video here so that I can publish it today. I thought to create this video a long time back. I sorry, I got busy. I couldn't publish video for a long time. So I am making this video short. I'll end it here. And in my next video, I will create the automation and the journey. So this project is going to be shown in two separate videos, but I think I have already discussed a lot. If you are a newcomer, it will help you to understand the concept of attribute group and the relationship between the data extensions, and also what is primary key, what is foreign key, how they are used to develop the relationship, all this stuff. So yeah, practice the attribute group, and after that in my next video you will see how we are going to develop the logic. Like as I said, that the customers who are entering the journey, they will enter once, they will not be able to re-enter. And also how we are going to sort out the data in automation studio. We have to develop some logic, like people who have already purchased will not follow up them, all those kind of things. It's going to be a little bit complicated. So uh, I will create my next video for that part, and I will try to finish it off soon, and I will try to publish within 1 week. Okay, this is my weekend. Today is Saturday. I will try to finish that tomorrow, Sunday, so that I can publish them like within 1 week or within 2 weeks, like this. Okay, so I will try my best. Sorry, sometimes I get busy. So yeah, stay tuned and be with me and share my video if you like it. Share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you for your all support. And I would like to tell you that even if I couldn't make video quite a few months, it's almost 3 months I think, but I can see more people are subscribing my channels. That means you people who are already subscribed, you must be sharing my channels and all. And thank you so much for that. And thank you for believing me. Okay. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye. Now I will connect it to my other data extension.